Hello viewers, it is your favorite spoiler from the recap room. For more updates, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. According to the conclusion of Alien Earth Episode 6, The Fly, Boy Kavalier's business, Prodigy, might be headed for catastrophic collision with Morrow, Yutani, and a number of important personalities on Neverland Island, including Wendy. When the fifth beetle-like alien species in Alien Earth is finally exposed and destroys Tootles, one of the lost boy hyrbids, the stakes are far higher than destroying a batch of drugs. Furthermore, only 3 weeks before the Prodigy hybrids are revealed to the world, crisis is brewing for almost all of them. Enis ordered Nibs to undergo an internal realignment that disrupts her natural nature and erases some of her darkest memories after he threatened to harm Dame Sylvia. Wendy, meantime, is certain that the Xenomorph she made friends with is good, convinced that Marcy is still his sister. Joe is desperate to get her off Neverland Island permanently when she deceives Arthur into falling into a terrible face-hugging trap. Yutani is coerced into signing a lucrative arbitration agreement by Boy Kavalier, who probably has no intention of returning her specimens. Wendy confronting Dame Sylvia about changing Nibs' memories and personality is one of the most important events in Alien Earth Episode 6. Wendy accuses Dame Sylvia of corruption, despite Dame Sylvia's attempts to portray the changes as holistic benefits and her claim that she is a doctor who just provided her medication. Wendy insists on being addressed by her human name, Marcy, despite Kirscha's view of mankind as fundamentally self-centered and excessively romantic. The quickly expanding Xenomorph, who was born at the end of Alien Earth Episode 4, appears to have become Wendy's companion while this internal turmoil is simmering. When Slightly uses a hatched facehugger to imprison Arthur in the secure lab, his villain arc reaches its pinnacle. His initial attempt to entice Joe to the lab was unsuccessful because of his odd and unappealing offering. He struck gold when the fly-like aliens mutilated Tootles' body after Arthur hurried to the secure lab to see how he was doing. Morrow set Slightly up because he feared danger to human family. Slightly starts dragging Arthur's body through an air vent with the facehugger still attached because he wanted a facehugger to latch only a human host to give to Morrow. It's interesting to note that, unlike xenomorphs, hybrids can still attract fly-like aliens. What's most intriguing, though, is that Kirsch watches Slightly set up Arthur and let him get beaten by a facehugger in the safe lab while remaining silent to Boy Kavalier. In any case, Kirscha's concealment cannot benefit Boy Kavalier and Prodigy, and fans of the Alien franchise already know that you should never trust a synth. From almost every perspective, Prodigy's empire seemed to be collapsing. Wendy's faith in Prodigy as a whole would soon be strained by her mistrust of Sylvia. Slightly has already smuggled a xenomorph out of the lab, which is against Prodigy's interests. Sylvia may give up because she will undoubtedly be heartbroken by Arthur's passing. It's possible that Kirsch is keeping silent to prevent Boy Kavalier from losing it on the plane ride home, but it's far more probable that he will take advantage of Slightly's betrayal. Boy Kavalier's selfishness and extreme aptitude for corruption make him and his business bound to fail. Wendy has been duped by his grandiose fantasies and insistence on doing everything, which will ultimately be his downfall. There might be a dangerous escape plan in place in later episodes, so Joe might not need to persuade Wendy or Marcy to leave the island. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more updates.